Because if it hears music, it'll cut all the volume off.
Test 1 2 3 4 5. Test 1 2 3 4 5.
look at the Squires Field for tonight's Friday night matchup featuring the Duncan Demons and your Guthrie Blue Jays. Before we have the starting lineups, we'll have our ceremonial first pitch. Being filled out tonight's ceremonial first pitch is one of the newest members of the Guthrie High School Hall of Fame, Mr. Brent Hodge. Brent is a 2004 Guthrie alum and played both football and baseball for the Blue Jays. In 2003, Brent was an All-State quarterback and in the same season was named to the All-State baseball team. Brent went on to play college baseball at the University of Oklahoma before graduating from the University of Central Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Squires Field, 2017 Guthrie High School Hall of Famer, Brent Hodge. And now for tonight's starting lineup, first for the Demons of Duncan High School. Leading off, designated hitter, number 13, Connor Vaccin. Shortstop, number 11, Josh Bumgarner. Duncan pitcher, number 26, Tyler Polk. First baseman, number 7, Derek Bridges. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 14, Tate Wilkins. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 18, Creed Watkins. Duncan catcher, number 22, Carson Kennard. Duncan third baseman, number 9, Brandon Miller. Batting 9, second baseman, number 6, Jackson Grayston. Left fielder, number 24, Cameron Giles, and the rest of the Duncan Demons. Duncan led by head coach Eric Hughes and the coaching staff. And now, let's start lineup for your Guthrie Blue Jays. Leading off, playing left field, number 1, Brodie, Hinkle. Batting second and playing second, number 6, Bryce Robinson. Blue Jays shortstop, number 2, Jackson Waddell. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 18, Mitchell Taft. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 17, Evan Kowalski. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 11, Nolan Gagnon. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 15, Cole House. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 22, Ashton Hartley. Blue Jay catcher, batting ninth, number 4, Josh Raines. Running third base for the Blue Jays, Zach Poplar, and the rest of the Guthrie Blue Jays. Jays are led by head coach Casey Porter, assistant coach Terry Bennett, Seth Morgan, Hayden Seifert, and Eddie Daves. Fans, rise and remove your hats. Singing tonight's National Anthem, Guthrie High School alum and Guthrie resident Jason Reece. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave umpires calling the balls and strikes this evening, Rick Morales. And on the base pass, Jim Perry.
Hello and good evening and welcome to Squires Field for game number 6 of the Guthrie High School baseball season. So glad to have you on board. Chris Evans here inside Squires Field in historic downtown Guthrie. Glad to have you on board on a Friday night, which is a picture-perfect night for high school baseball, and it is 2 undefeated baseball teams. The Duncan Demons 4-0 on the season. They got 2 impressive wins over the Durant Lions and the Piedmont Wildcats, along with 2 other victories over Santa Fe South. And the Blue Jays, of course, are 5-0 to begin the year. Wins over El Reno, Chickasha, 2 over Guyman, and then Ponca City just last night. So the Jays off to a great start. This is a great matchup. 5A District 1 Duncan against 5A District 2 Guthrie. And the Duncan Demons are led by head coach Eric Hughes. His father, a longtime high school baseball coach. I think he's in the High School Hall of Fame, in the Coaches Hall of Fame. And so he knows baseball. Of course, the Blue Jays led by head coach Casey Porter in his 4th season as the head coach. He's been in the Guthrie program for over 20 years. And so it is just a picture-perfect night for baseball. The weather is great. We got 2 great umpires in Jim Perry and Rick Morales. And just a great night for baseball. We'll go over that starting lineups as you heard them a little bit earlier. We'll go over the defensive lineup for the Blue Jays. In the outfield from left field to right field is Brodie, Hinkle, Mitchell Taft, and Cole House. On the infield from third base to first base, Zach Poplin, Jackson Waddell, Bryce Robinson, and Ashton Hartley. Behind the plate, getting his first start, is Josh Raines. He's caught some innings already this year by getting his first start. And on the mound is Nolan Gagnon, the left-handed pitcher. He's a sophomore. So far this season, he's thrown 6 innings. He's allowed just 1 hit, no runs, 2 base on balls, and has collected 15 strikeouts. Nolan pitched here earlier this week against Guyman, pitched 12 outs. 11 of those were strikeouts, but a much different opponent here tonight in the Duncan Demons, a quality ball club, and this is a great early season matchup for both teams here tonight. Leading things off for the Duncan Demons will be the designated hitter, number 13, Connor Thaxton.
Leading off for the Demons, number 13, Connor Thaxton.
Game time temperature 71 degrees, winds out of the southwest at 5 miles per hour, really not a factor. And here comes the first pitch of the ball game. Again, left-handed pitcher Nolan Gagnon. The first pitch comes in at 5:06. It's a swing and a miss. Mentioned earlier, last night the Blue Jays victorious over Ponca City by a score of 4-3. It was just a pitching gem by Evan Kowalski as the 0-1 pitch is just upstairs for a ball. 1 ball and a strike. Evan went the distance, 7 innings, only tossed 83 pitches. Next pitch is fouled off. It remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Duncan, the traveling black jersey tops outlined in red. Looks good with the gray pants. The 1-2 pitch from Nolan. It's a curveball just off the plate. 2 balls and now 2 strikes. Nolan's got a good variety of pitches. You just saw the curveball there just off. Good eye there by the leadoff hitter in Thaxton. Nolan delivers the 2-2. Upstairs for ball 3. Lefty-righty matchup. 3-2 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Bryce Robinson loses his hat and puts it back on and makes a catch just on the infield grass. It didn't look all that good, but it was effective. It'll bring up the shortstop, number 11, Josh Bumgarner. Mitch and Duncan 4-0, got a 5-1 win over Durant to begin the season, and then defeated Piedmont 7-6. 2 good wins to start the season. Nolan's first pitch is off the glove of Josh for ball number 1. Duncan will be in action on Monday and Tuesday when they get back into district play. They travel to Del City on Monday, and then the 2 teams will return to Duncan for that as the next pitch again sails wide of the batter's box. 2 balls and no strikes. No, a little amped up for this one. Blue Jays will be going to the Duncan tournament a little bit later on this season, a 3-day tournament. Nolan's 2-0 pitch. Much better down the middle for a called strike. Blue Jays have already seen 1 district team in 5A1 in El Reno earlier this year. The 2-1 pitch is dribbled on the third base side. Nolan feels it. Be a tough play, but can be made, and it is in time for the 1-3 putout. Nice play there by Nolan. And it's 2 up and 2 down for the Demons. It'll bring up today's starting pitcher for the Duncan Demons and number 26, Tyler Polk. Duncan has a few good arms here this season, and I think the biggest arm is on deck in Derek Bridges. He's today's starting first baseman. I believe we may see him if the game allows him to come in. His fastball upper 80s and touches the lower 90s at times. So we'll see if he makes his way into the ball game. First pitch to Tyler Polk. It's a curveball in the dirt for ball number 1. "71 degrees. Chance of rain this weekend, but there's no baseball this weekend, so wouldn't mind a little bit of rain. As the 1-0 pitch from Nolan is hit into right center field. This one's trouble as it will get down for a hit. It'll rattle off the right field wall. It'll be picked up and brought back in by Mitchell Taft, and it's a 2-out double for Tyler Polk. Left-handed first baseman Derek Bridges to the plate. He wears jersey number 7. So 2 outs and a runner at second base. Nolan gives up just the 2nd hit of the season. Again, this is the biggest challenge that Nolan will have on this young season. Nolan works in the stretch, checks the runner. He'll come to the plate. First pitch swung on, fouled straight back. Blue Jays will have the weekend off. They'll also have Monday off before making the trip to Western Oklahoma and take on the Woodward Boomers. That's a district matchup there with Woodward. Woodward with 2 wins over McGinnis this week. So it'll be 2-0 Jays, 2-0 Boomers in district play. Curveballs in the dirt. Evens count at a ball and a strike. Nolan gets the sign, takes a look at Polk at second, comes home. Fastball at Jackson Waddell, a little one-hopper for the junior shortstop. Throw across the diamond in time, and the inning is done for the Demons. Duncan, no runs. They did get that 1 hit. There were no Blue Jay errors and 1 Demon left on base. We go to the home half of inning number 1. Duncan 0, Blue Jays coming to the plate. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll
Welcome back, Squires Field. Duncan Demons get a double from their 3-spot in Tyler Polk, but leaving him on base. Blue Jays will be coming to the plate. Today's starting lineups offensively for the Blue Jays will go SS, leading things off the left fielder. Number 1, Brody Hinkle, batting .316 on the season. Batting second, playing second base, number 6, Bryce Robinson, batting .368. Batting in the 3 spot is the shortstop, Jackson Waddell, batting .571 on the year. In the cleanup spot, playing center field, Mitchell Taft, .556 hitter. Batting 6th, Evan Kowalski getting the DH today after throwing that almost a perfect game yesterday. He's batting .438. Batting after him will be Nolan Gagnon, today's pitcher, batting .667. Cole House, Ashton Hartley, and Josh Raines round out the starting lineup for the Blue Jays offensively. Brodie Hinkle will lead things off for the Blue Jays. Mentioned just a second ago, batting .316 on the season. First pitch is inside for ball number 1. Today's pitcher, again, Tyler Polk, who had the double a little bit earlier in this one. Our right-handed pitcher. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a call straight. Good location inside part of the plate at the knees. Brodie with his 21st plate appearance this season. He has 6 hits on the season. Strike number 2 comes across. 4 singles and 2 doubles for Brodie. 2 RBIs, but your leadoff hitter, it's all about on-base percentage. Right now at .350. And a new row for him. Good sharp curveball, and it's a called strike 3. Good pitch there. With an out. Brodie down to bring up Bryce Robinson. First pitch to Bryce is just down low for ball 1. Polk looks like a very good aggressive pitcher, looking to attack the lower half of the strike zone, which is exactly where coaches and umpires love that zone down in there. There's a called strike, and Bryce looks at a 1-ball, 1-strike count coming up. Jackson Waddell on deck. There's a swing and a miss by Bryce, and now down in the count. Bryce batting .368, 7 hits on the year. Curveball hit into left field. The Blue Jays have their first hit. Giles going to backhand it in left field and trying to stretch it into a double. The throw will not be in time, and it's a sliding double for Bryce Robinson. Bryce with his 3rd double of the season, and that sets the table for the shortstop, Jackson Waddell. Polk got a little bit too much of the plate there with that 1-2 pitch. Bryce made him pay for it. Jackson Waddell batting .571 on the season, leading the ball club with 8 hits in his junior campaign. As the first pitch from Polk is high and tight for ball number 1. Jackson 5 RBIs. Has also scored 7 times as the 1-0 pitch comes. Dribbler to the shortstop. Shortstop will go the short route to third base, and he will control the baseball and will get Robinson out, and that's kind of an error there by Bryce Robinson. If the ball's in front of you, you got to see it through. It does not go through, and it costs the Jays third base. So with 2 outs and now a runner at first base, they'll bring up Mitchell Taft to the plate. Righty-righty matchup here. Throw to first base since Jackson sliding back in. Mitchell, .556 on the season so far, off to a great start offensively. Ball gets in the dirt, and that'll allow Jackson to get into scoring position. Officially ruled a wild pitch. Mitchell Taft, 10 hits already this year, 5 singles, also a home run. Here's the 1-0. Inside edge, called strike. Everything's been down in the zone for Polk. That's been called strikes. Only time he's missed has been inside and tight as he swings and a miss there, does Mitchell Taft, and he's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Jackson Waddell out at second base. There's 2 outs in the inning. Jackson takes off on the pitch. It's a curveball. It's a called strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays, no runs. There was 1 double by Bryce Robson. There were no errors, and the Blue Jays leave 1 man on base. We'll go to the top of the inning number 2. No score here in Guthrie. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Squires Field, beautiful downtown Guthrie. Game time temperature of 71 degrees. A little bit of a breeze, but nothing horrible tonight. Nolan Gatton comes on for inning number 2 of work. He'll face the 5, 6, 7 part of the D-man lineup. Tate Wilkins, Creed Watkins, and Carson Kennard. Nolan gave up that 1 hit in the first inning, but kept the runner at bay. Tate Wilkins will lead it off. He's the Duncan center fielder, jersey number 14. Bats on the right side as he gets his first look at the southpaw in Nolan. Nolan's first pitch of the second inning is down low for ball number 1. Both teams with 1 hit, both teams with no errors, and both teams with 1 left on base. And, of course, the most important number of that, no runs in this one so far. Nolan's 1-0 pitch is inside and just a touch inside for ball 2. Young battery here with Nolan and Josh tonight as the 2-0 pitch is on the way. Slap foul and for strike number 1. Nolan, a sophomore on the mound. Josh Raines, a freshman. Josh plays football, plays basketball, plays baseball. His better sports, definitely football and baseball. Josh got to play with the varsity a lot during this summer, and that really helped him out. Jays will look forward to having him for the next couple of years anyway. Nolan's 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and now the count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nolan got 2 ground balls and a fly ball in inning number 1 of work. See what the second inning has to offer here with the 2-2 pitch. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck for Duncan is Creed Watkins. He's the right fielder. Good looking athletes for Duncan. Nolan's 3-2. Popped on the right side. Ashton Hartley, Cole House giving chase, and it will fall in the Blue Jay bullpen. Blue Jays had a 5 o'clock game yesterday. Came in back into town around 9 o'clock. Got one of the long trips out of the way in Ponca City. Of course, Ponca City will be in the Guthrie 89er Invitational Tournament come April. Nolan's 3-2 pitch. Again, pop foul. That one headed toward the fire station. Again, can't talk how impressive Evan was last night on the mound. Perhaps one of his best outings ever here in Guthrie. 83 pitches and 7 innings work as he goes the distance and gets the victory. Nolan's 3-2 again. This one swung on left field, and it will get down. Brodie Hinkle misplaced that one. It's a base hit. Might be an error if the runner gets into second, and he will. And the Duncan Demons have the leadoff man on base. Brodie was in between of what he wanted to do, if he wanted to come in and try to attack the ball or wait back, and got him, short hopped him and got past him on the left side and to the wall. Now it allows Wilkins to get into second base. Greg Watkins to the plate. Duncan's right fielder, jersey number 18, batting in the 6th spot. First pitch from Nolan is outside. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets past Josh Raines, and that's going to allow the runner advance from second base to third base. So now anything on the right side can do it, and that's what Coach Eric Hughes is saying. Hey, slap the ball on the right side. Let's get this first run in here. Nobody out. Guthrie and Duncan starting to see more and more each other in all sports. Guthrie basketball teams go to the Duncan tournament every year. That's usually the last week in December, as the pitch is fouled back for strike 2 on the head in the count. Guthrie football and Duncan football, that football series was there for about 6 or 8 years, and that went away. Duncan didn't want any more, did not want to continue that series, which allowed Shawnee's series to come back into play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strikeout would be huge here. Curveball lifted to left. Tagging at third is Wilkins, and the ball falls down. The throw to home is going to be over the head of Raines, and that's going to be allow the runner to go to second base, and the Duncan Demons are on the scoreboard 1-0. So just like Wilkins, Watkins reaches on a single and advances to second on an error. 2 hits and 2 errors leads to the first run for Duncan. To the plate, 7th spot in the lineup, the Demons catcher, Carson Kennard. Or Kennard. There's a slap to right field, and that will be a base hit in front of Cole House. Touching third and being held up at third is Watkins, and now the Demons will have runners at first and third. 3 singles in a row for the Duncan lineup. And now the 8th spot will come to the plate. Third baseman, number 9, Jackson Gregston. Brandon Miller at the plate. Duncan, third baseman. First and third for the Demons. Already one run across here in the top of the second inning. Nolan's pitch up in the zone, but swinging at that one is Miller. And now Nolan ahead to count, no balls and 2 strikes. Now a strikeout would be very important here. Maybe set the double play ball with the 9 spot coming up to the plate next. A lot of baseball left in this one, but you don't want to get behind multiple runs as Josh lines up way outside, then goes off his glove, and that's going to allow the second run to come in. And the Demons now lead this one 2-0. Kennard will move to second base. Again, Josh behind the plate, a freshman, capable of playing that spot, but there will be plays like that we'll have to work with. He's got some innings already this year, but getting his first start catching the base in the catcher spot. The next pitch is down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still nobody out. First 3 batters in this inning with singles. Nolan checks Kennard at second, comes to the plate, bounces that one. Josh does a great job of using the chest protector, keeping in front of him. Count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good Friday night crowd here inside Squires Field. Duncan traveled well. Late arriving crowd, but they are here. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. First 4 batters to the plate have reached base. First and second, nobody out. Jackson Gregston, the second baseman, to the plate. He'll show bunt. And he'll bunt it foul just outside the left-hander batter's box for strike number 1. Rick Morales calling the balls and strikes tonight. State tournament official. Jim Perry out on the base pass, also state tournament official. Jim Perry does a lot of basketball as well. Rick Morales, a football official, has done numerous state championship games. Runners take off on the pitch, and it's bunted foul. And so Gregston's had a couple opportunities to put a bunt down, unable to do it so far. See if the Jays can get this out. Top of the lineup follows. So everybody now has seen Nolan through the lineup. We'll see what that has to offer. Nolan hoping for a strikeout before Connor Thaxton comes to the plate, or a ground ball would be nice here. Again, foul back. Single, 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 and a walk to begin the second inning. Wilkins and Watkins have both scored. 2 errors also aided those 3 hits and walk. Nolan checks the sign from Josh Raines and will come set at the chin. He'll wheel to second base, no throw, no one covering over there. Nolan's 0-2 pitch. Josh wants it up in the zone and gets it there, and ball is fouled. Had me confused for a second. I didn't hear it in our field mic. And Josh took off after the baseball like it wasn't fouled. The only thing that kind of gave it away was Gregston sitting in the batter's box. Josh stands up again wanting this one. This one's hit to Bryce. Bryce will apply the tag, throw the first, and it is a double play. Nice play there by Bryce. Fielding it, tagging him, and making a throw for the twin killing. That's a big one there. Now there's 2 outs in the inning, and runner at second does advance to third, but now you just control the batter here. It's a tough one, though, and the leadoff hitter, and it's also the designated hitter, Connor Thaxton. Two outs inning. First pitch is in there for a called strike one. Thaxton led the ball game with a pop-up to the second baseman, Bryce Robinson. Runner at third base, 2 outs. Demons on top, 2-0, top of inning number 2. The pitch popped up again. This one a little bit deeper, but underneath it, Mitchell Taft calls everybody off and says, hey, I got this. And the inning comes to an end here in the second inning. But Duncan sends 6 men to the plate. There were 2 runs, there were 3 hits, there were 2 Blue Jay errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move to the home half of the second inning. Got a score now. Duncan 2, Guthrie 0. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
We move to the home half of the second inning. Blue Jays down 2-0. Back on the mound is Tyler Polk. He'll face Evan Kowalski, last night's winning pitcher. First pitch to Evan sees is low and away for ball number 1. Evan getting a DH tonight after tossing those 83 pitches last night. He swings and misses that one to even the count up at a ball and a strike. Evan 7 hits this year, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Polk's 1-1 pitch is down low for a ball. Evan Kowalski, Nolan Gagnon, and Cole House will get their chance at the right-handed throwing Tyler Polk. 2-1 pitch slapped to the right side. First baseman Bridges fields it. Underhand is it to Polk for the 3-1 put out. One up and one down for the Jays. It'll bring the Blue Jay pitcher to the plate. Number 12, Nolan Gagnon. Bats on the left side. First pitch Nolan sees is outside for ball number 1. Nolan batting .667 on the young season. 6 hits. Swings and misses at that pitch. Count now even, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Just off the plate, Polk. Good location. If they're not strikes, they're close. Makes the batter look at it a little bit longer. Makes the umpire look at it a little bit longer. Good pitcher. 2-1 pitch. Slap foul. Count now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is the type of team we expected tonight from the Duncan Demons. The team, again, starts the season with victories over Durant and Piedmont. Both competitive teams and will be this year as Nolan swings and misses at that pitch out of the zone for the second out of the inning. Third strikeout already for Tyler Polk. Cole House to the plate. Cole 4 hits on the year, 3 singles, batting .308, on base percentage at .400. First pitch from Polk is outside for a ball. Cole bats in the 7th spot of the Blue Jay lineup tonight. Ashton Hartley, if the Jays can get to him, on deck. There's a swing and a miss, but right now, Polk having his way with Blue Jay batters. Bryce Robinson put it in play in the first inning with a double. Good curveball for a called strike. Good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and good location. That's pretty darn good in 5A baseball. Any baseball. The 1-2 pitch. Another curveball. That one just down. And although it's not a strike for Polk, that's a good pitch for him, because now the Jays are thinking, man, every pitch is close. I've got to fight it off. And now Cole looks at a 2-2 pitch coming up. 2 outs, nobody on. Cole gets just enough of that one to foul it back, straight back. Guthrie and Duncan, just a handful of teams that are undefeated in 5A baseball. We'll talk about that coming up a little bit later on, as the curveball here, and it's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. 2 strikeouts for Tyler Polk. He now has 4 in the ball game. Jays go down in order. No runs, no hits, nobody reaches base. We'll move to the top of inning number 3. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Moving to the top of the 3rd inning here in Squires Field. Chris Evans with you on a Friday night. First pitch came in at 5:06. We're now 35 minutes into this one. Duncan Demons lead it 2-0. Both of those runs came in the 2nd inning.
Now batting shortstop, number 11, Josh Bumgarner.
2, 3, 4 in the Duncan lineup. To the plate, Josh Bumgarner, Tyler Polk, and Derek Bridges. Bumgarner grounded out to Nolan. Nolan made a good play on the 3rd base line on the play at first to get Bumgarner by a half a step. Nolan's first pitch of the 3rd. Nolan in the low 40s with the pitch count. First pitch inside for ball number 1. Different scoreboard tonight than we did have the other night. I think I like this one a little bit better, if I can remember to keep up with it and keep my own score sheet and call the game and all that good stuff, get the commercials on time. 2 balls and no strikes. That pitch also inside. Nolan not with his best stuff so far as being around the zone, but still got time to figure it out as this pitch is down low for a ball. Nolan with 1 base on ball so far. That did come in the previous inning. Got to come a long way back on here. 3-0 fastball down the middle, above the knee for a called strike. Got to do that a couple more times. Got to be careful, though. Number 2 spot in the lineup. Duncan pretty darn good 1 through 5 in a lineup. That one slapped the right field. Cole House going back, still going back, looking up. It's over his head as Bumgarner touches first. He goes into second. The throw is not in time, and it's a leadoff double for the Demons and Josh Bumgarner. 5th hit of the game for Duncan, and now to the 3 spot, and Tyler Polk coming to the plate, who had a double himself in his first at bat.
Now batting number 26, Tyler Polk.
First pitch plunks Polk in the middle of the bag. That's the starting pitcher, and he reaches first base the tough way. And now you got to be real careful here. Bumgarner at second, Polk at first, and here comes Derek Bridges, the cleanup hitter for Duncan. Bridges grounded out to Jackson to end the first inning. Nobody out. Blue Jays will play double play depth up the middle. Zach Poplin even at the bag at third. Ashton Harley in on the grass as the first pitch is in there for a called strike. Outfield plays straight up for the cleanup hitter in Bridges. Bridges with the open stance. Again, a left-handed pitcher that can throw in the upper 80s, lower 90s. Curveballs off the glove of Josh, and here go the runners, and the double play ball is now taken away. Routine ground ball, or natural ground ball anyway. Duncan, 2 runs, 5 hits so far. Blue Jays, no runs, 1 hit. 2 runners in scoring position, though, for Duncan. Nolan set for the 1-1. It's a good pitch for a called strike. Nolan now ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got to be careful, though. We'll have to find a corner, or hopefully Bridges can go out of the zone swinging. Does go out of the zone with a curveball. A little too far out for Bridges to really consider that one. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nolan's 2-2. Upstairs for ball 3. First base is open, but you got Tate Wilkins on deck, who singled and scored in the second. Big part of the ball game here for the Blue Jays. 3-2. Singled up the middle will bring at least 1 and probably just leave 1, as moving from second to third is Bumgarner. And Duncan has a 3-0 lead. Still nobody out.
Center fielder number 14, Tate Wilkins.
6th hit of the ball game for Duncan. Wilkins, as I mentioned earlier, singled and scored the first run of the ball game. Right-handed batter with the open stance. He shows bunt. Bunt. Well-placed bunt. Nolan's only play will be at first base, and it's not in time. It's an infield base hit. That was perfectly placed on the bunt because Josh and Nolan wasn't quite sure who was going to have to field that ball. Nolan, obviously, he has to take that. It'll be a close play, and it was indeed close, but it's a base hit. 3-0, runners at first and second, still nobody out. Nolan's first pitch is a swing and a miss. Bases are loaded. Swing and a miss. Now Nolan ahead to count no balls and 2 strikes. A strikeout would be big here. Or a pop-up or something. Maybe a ground ball back to Nolan would also be good. Josh stands up again, wanting the 3-0 pitch and 0-2 pitch, and going out of the zone was Watkins there. Not a good at-bat there by Watkins with the bases loaded. Blue Jays will take it, though. Carson Kennard, the catcher, singled in the second, comes to the plate. Jays can get out of this jam here and only give up 1 run. That should help them out mentally. There's the first pitch is upstairs for a ball. The 1-0 from Nolan in the dirt. Josh uses the glove to field that one. Almost a 4th run for Duncan. Well, do you give the take here? Do you let him swing away with the bases loaded? I let him swing away. Pitch is outside. We will never know. 3 balls and no strikes. Nolan has walked 1. He has hit 1. In danger of walking in another run, or walking in a run here. 3 balls, no strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. Fastball, good part of the plate for a called strike. Got to do it again, depend on your infield here. Maybe you slap 1 foul. 3 balls and a strike. Time called by the batter, Kennard. Brandon Miller on deck. 8th spot of the lineup. 3-1. Got to come with the fastball. Somewhere down low probably. There it is, and it's a ground ball. Could be 2. Jackson dives. Can't field it cleanly and keeps it on the infield. It'll be a run for the Demons. RBI single for Kennard. Bases remain loaded. Ball kind of tailed more and more up the middle. Jackson able to get a glove on it as he dove for it. As the first pitch swinging, sends Jackson to his backhand, puts a glove on it. I think if he comes up with it, probably still going to be a tough play, and Duncan has their 5th run, and the bases remain loaded. Duncan plated 2 runs in the second. They now plate 3 here in the third. Still only 1 out. Bases loaded. 9th spot in the lineup. First pitch called, strike 1. Not a good spot for the Blue Jays, down 5-0 when you got Tyler Polk for Duncan. Has been in the strike zone the entire time with fastballs, changeup, and curveballs. Jays are guessing at the plate right now as this pitch is in foul territory. No one's at the plate. Need to get over there. And Ashton makes the catch and does hustle to home plate for the 2nd out. That could have been scary. 2 outs, we go to the top of the lineup. Duncan has officially gone through the lineup here in the third. Thaxton, the 9th batter to come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. First pitch from Nolan, way outside for ball 1. Popped up to Bryce and flew out to Mitchell, the designated hitter for Duncan. 1-0 pitch off the glove of Josh. Luckily just rolls off the dirt, stays nearby. It's a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. 5 runs, 9 hits for the Demons. 3 runs in this inning on 5 hits. 2-0 in the dirt, ball 3. Certainly think Connor Thaxton has the take on here. The 3-0. Down the middle for a called strike. Got to do it again. Unfortunately, it's the leadoff hitter in the DH. Pitch. Down low, ball 4. Demons increased their lead now 6-0. Coach Casey Porter with the slow walk out to the pitcher's mound. That might be the day for Nolan. Got a saving for Tuesday for district games, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's if it is a switch here. Nolan in around the 63-65 pitch range. Don't see anybody in the bullpen, so Coach Casey Porter might be sticking with him, trying to get this final out here in the 3rd inning. To the plate will be Josh Bumgarner.
Shortstop, number 11, Josh Bumgarner.
Duncan shortstop, 10th batter to come to the plate. Bumgarner started all off this inning with a double and scored. Look at his second chance at Nolan here in the 3rd. Nolan set, delivers, swung on. Bumgarner went for everything on that pitch. Why not? Bumgarner 1 for 2. Batting in the 2nd spot of the lineup. Good pitch on the edge for a called strike. Go at the same spot there, maybe a touch more out. See if Bumgarner goes after a little bit. Instead, it's off the glove of Raines, and boy, he thought about it at third base, and Kennard might be a courtesy runner for him, actually. Thought about it, but held off, and probably good thinking when you have the 2 spot in the lineup and the bases loaded. Already on top, 6-0. 4 runs across the plate. See if Nolan can get the curveball working here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside fastball. Evens count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and miss in the inning comes to an end, but the Demons leave their mark here in the 3rd inning as they collect 4 runs. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. No Blue Jay errors, and the Demons leave the men bases loaded. They've left 5 on base, but they lead this one 6-0. Jays need some runs quickly as we head to the home half of the 3rd inning. Duncan 6, Blue Jay 0. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
We move to the home half of the third inning here in Squires Field. Sun still out there looking out the press box window to the west. Still got some time left here. Blue Jays, they need some more time. They're down 6-0, and the ace is coming into the ball game for the Demons as Polk pitched 2 great innings as he gave up no runs, gave up just 1 hit. Blue Jays only had 2 base runners when he was in there, and now first pitch is in there for a called strike. New pitcher is Derek Bridges, a hard left-handed pitcher, throwing pitcher, as the count now at a ball and a strike. That one slapped foul to the right side. Ashton Harley at the plate, the Blue Jay first baseman today. Ashton also has played third and has got some innings on the mound, batting in the 8th spot. His first at-bat today. Josh Raines on deck. And then the Blue Jays will be back at the top of the lineup again. Bridges, the pitcher, left-handed thrower. Upper 80s, sometimes low 90s. Has a great curveball, as we see here. Just misses. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is low for ball 3. Blue Jays need base runners. You can't score 5, 6, 7 runs that fast. You just got to be patient with it and let it work itself. Here's the 3-2. Ashton lines it up the middle, and it's into the outfield for the second Blue Jay hit of the day. Ashton Hartley with just his second hit of the season, but it comes at a good time for the Blue Jays. It'll bring up Josh Raines to the plate. Josh has 3 hits on the year, batting .600. Blue Jay freshman wears jersey number 7. Bridges comes set, and Josh goes outside the zone to swing at that one. Josh sees that pitch go down low for a ball. So Josh Raines playing junior high baseball this time a year ago, and now he's facing one of the top pitchers in 5A baseball, and Derek Bridges. Ball and a strike. Josh is talented. That's why he's out there. Throw over to first. Ashton. Not a threat to steal, but still made that play a little bit closer than what his coaches and teammates wanted at first base. Left-handed pitcher gives you a different look, but still you just need a few steps off the bag if you're Ashton. There's a curveball, and Josh swings at that one. Josh wasn't quite sure what that was going to be. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two curveball slapped into left field for a base hit, and the Blue Jays have back-to-back base hits, 8-9 spot in the lineup. And the Jays will have runners at first and second with the leadoff hitter, Brody Hinkle, coming to the plate. Good at bat there for Josh. It didn't look very good until the last pitch, but it's a single in the scorebook, and the Jays have 2 base runners on. Troy Branson will come in, be the courtesy runner for the catcher spot. Brody Hinkle, a strikeout victim when Tyler Polk was in there. Get a second at bat in this game. The lights have been turned on here at Squires Field, here in the bottom of the inning, number 3. Bumgarner and Gregson, the second baseman, shortstop, pinch the middle. Double play depth for them. Hinkle shows bunt and bunts it right in front of the plate. And the catcher, smart play there, goes to third to retire Hartley on the 2-5 putout. Fielder's choice for Hinkle. Branson advances to seconds, first and second. For the Jays with now 1 out, and here comes Bryce Robinson to the plate. Hayden Seifert, third base coach. Seth Morgan, first base coach today here at Squires. First pitch is outside for ball number 1. Terry Bennett, Casey Porter in the Blue Jay dugout. Lefty-righty matchup. Bridges versus Robinson. Bryce had a double against Tyler Polk. Once time, doesn't get it. Swings at this one. Lifted on the right side. Center fielder, right fielder giving chase. Right fielder comes up with it in Watkins, and Branson tags, feints, and good thing. It was a good throw. And now, like that, there are 2 outs in the inning. With 2 outs, runner still at first and second. Jackson Waddell to the plate, reached on a fielder's choice in his only at bat. He'll get his first look here at Bridges. First pitch, swinging, fouls that one off for strike 1. Mentioned just a handful of teams undefeated in 5A baseball. Duncan and Guthrie, 2 of those ball teams. Lawton MacArthur also undefeated. Pryor undefeated. Tahlequah undefeated, as well as Collinsville, Bishop Kelly, and McAllister. Those are familiar teams in 5A. Good program teams. Pryor and Guthrie with the best record so far, and Collinsville, all 3 teams are 5-0 to begin the season. No balls in a strike. Jackson swings and misses in that pitch. He's down in the count. No balls in 2 strikes. And Guthrie will have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Travel to Woodward for district play. Duncan will have the weekend off and will play Del City on Monday and Tuesday. 0-2 pitch. Jackson fouls this one off. Bridges got a little bit too much of the plate there. Troy Branson, the Kersey runner at second base. Brodie Hinkle over at first base. 2 outs in the inning. Jackson Waddell batting in the 3 spot was the everyday leadoff hitter a season ago. That pitch better for head coach Harry Hughes. That one's outside. Moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes. Jays down 6-0. Being out hit right now, 9-3. The 1-2. Curveball plunks Jackson to the back foot. That hurts. Bases are loaded, though. It's a tough press box, but I guarantee you that hurt. That hurt me. Top of the foot, back foot. It goes past your shoulder, past your hands, and you think you're in the clear, and it hits you in your back foot. Bases are loaded. Big chance here for the Blue Jays. Mitchell Taft, the Blue Jay cleanup hitter, will come to the plate. Taft can make it interesting on one swing. Just get on base. That's the most important thing. He slaps that one to the first baseman. He'll make the field the ball and step on the plate. And just like that, the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays load the bases, but they leave them there. No runs. There were 2 hits, back-to-back hits by Hartley and Raines, but the Jays can't do nothing with it. We'll move to the top of the 4th inning. Duncan leading this one 6-0. Timeout from Squires. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Blue Jays will make a pitching change. Ashton Hartley will move from first base to the pitcher's mound. Nolan Gagnon will go from the mound, I assume, to first base. Yes, he is out there. We'll get Ashton's numbers here in just a second. Blue Jays hoping for big things this year from Ashton on the mound. Top of the 4th inning. Ashton Hartley has thrown 4 innings this season already. He's given up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Has struck out 4, walked 2. ERA sits at 1.75. The first pitch from Ashton is outside for ball number 1. At the plate for the Demons is Tyler Polk. Was the starting pitcher today. As he pitched the first 2 innings, the next pitch to him is outside for ball 2. Tyler Polk against Nolan had a double, was hit by pitch and scored. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Ashton, tall right-handed pitcher. Here's the 2-1. Popped up left side. Brodie Hinkle goes back. So does Mitchell Taft. Taft will make the catch. Mitchell kept going, and going. Finally was able to plant the feet for just a brief second to collect the out. It'll bring up Derek Bridges, the Demon pitcher. Ashton threw 3 innings against El Reno, threw 1 inning against Guyman for his 2 outings this season. Righty-lefty matchup here in the top of the 4th inning. Ashton's first pitch is down low for ball number 1. Guthrie, Piedmont, Woodward, all 2-0. Carl Albert yet to play a district game. By the way, Carl Albert 0-3 to begin the season. There's a swing and miss by Bridges. If you're asking about Shawnee, well, they're in 6A baseball. They graduate everybody, have their coach resign, move up to 6A baseball. 1-1 pitch with 1 out for a called strike, and no one in 5A feels sorry for him. I promise you that. Shawnee, one of those teams that continues to fight that 5A, 6A. Really hurt them in the football a few years back. Curveball slapped into near the Duncan dugout. Duncan, El Reno, Lubbock, MacArthur, and Noble are also undefeated in district play. Bishop McGinnis 1-2 to begin the season. Ashton's 1-2 pitch to Bridges. Swung on, missed. Raines throws it to third. Bridges takes off, but home plate umpire says, yeah, I got to catch, you're out. It's the second out of the inning. 2 up and 2 down for the Demons, and here comes Tate Wilkins. Wilkins has singled twice and has scored twice. The hardest Demon to get out so far tonight. In fact, the Jays haven't got him out yet. Hartley trying to change that, a bouncer. Zach Popolo will have his first chance today, and he'll make the 5-3 play, and the Demons are down in order. Good inning for Ashton Hartley. A ground ball, a fly out, and a strikeout. We'll move to the home half of the 4th inning. Blue Jays needing some runs here as they trail this one by a score 6-0. This is Blue Jay Baseball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
New pitcher for the Duncan Demons as we head to the home half of the 4th inning. Duncan leading the Guthrie Blue Jays by a score of 6-0. Duncan 2 runs in the 2nd inning, 4 runs in the 3rd inning. Blue Jays last at bat left the bases loaded. They're going to try to get their first run here in the 4th inning, and will do so against the new Duncan pitcher, the 3rd pitcher of the ball game, and Jackson Gregston. Bridges went 1 inning. Tyler Polk through the first 2 innings. Blue Jays here in the 4th inning will go Evan Kowalski, Nolan Gagnon, and Cole House. And we're going to make that correction real quick. It's not Gregson, it is Brandon Miller will be the 3rd pitcher of the night for Duncan. So we got that squared away. And here comes Evan Kowalski. Evan grounded out to the first baseman in his first and only at bat. Right-handed Brandon Miller's first pitch is low and away for ball number 1. Next pitch, smoked but fouled on the 3rd base side. Good hack there by Evan. Mitch and Carl Albert 0-3. Those losses, Norman and 2 to Heritage Hall. The loss to Norman was an extra inning ball game. Carl Albert and Shawnee playing tonight. Check swing on a pitch outside. Looks like it's going to stand for a ball. Duncan's not going to ask for a check. Thought maybe Duncan coaches would try to appeal that one. It was close. I would have appealed that one. Evan pops one to the right fielder. Watkins underneath it. Never plants the feet, but makes the catch. Evans now 0 for 2 on the day. Nolan Gagnon, a strikeout victim in the 2nd, comes to the plate, batting on the left side. Shawnee, 2-1 to begin the season. lost their season opener to Enid. First pitch in there at the knees, called strike on Nolan. Back-to-back wins, though, for Shawnee over Berry Hill and Southmore. Swing and a miss. So Shawnee went from playing Guyman and McGinnis and teams like that. They have district play Monday, Tuesday next week against Stillwater. That's a schedule changer quickly as Nolan fouls that one back. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Nolan swings and misses and sees 4 pitches, and he is retired. Second strikeout tonight for Nolan. Here comes Cole House. Cole's first pitch, swings at a pitch outside the zone, strike 1. So far, so good, not so good for the Blue Jays, and time is running out. Pitch is down low. Still got plenty of time, but really haven't seen anything that tells you Jays are going to put on a rally here. Baseball's a weird game. We'll see. 1-1 pitch. It's outside. Duncan's already, this is their 3rd pitcher in 4 innings, so they're going to throw a lot of different arms out there. Blue Jays might just find the right guy, get 3 or 4 off, and another 3 or 4. Pitch bounces for a ball. Three balls and a strike. Evan, Nolan, and Cole batted in the second inning. They went 1-2-3, in danger of doing that here in the 4th. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to the first baseman. Bridges doesn't field it cleanly, and the pitcher's slow to get over, and that's going to be an error on the Duncan Demons. Not sure if you want to give it to the first baseman or the pitcher. Either way, I think you probably have to give it to the first baseman, because I think Cole was going to be able to run that one out, even if the pitcher did cover like he was supposed to. Did not. The Blue Jays have a base runner. To the plate, Ashton Hartley. He singled in his only at-bat against Bridges. Miller set, delivers. Ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, moving up to second base is Cole House. So the Jays have a runner in scoring position. Guthrie left 1 man on base in the first, left the bases loaded in the 3rd. Trying to get that first run. 1-0 pitch. Chopper into left field, and Ashton Hartley is 2 for 2. Cole House will be held up at third base. The Jays will have runners at the corners. And quickly a meeting at the mound. It's a quick meeting. Not sure we can say that quickly, but it was done there for the Demons. First and third for Guthrie. Coming to the plate, freshman Josh Raines. Josh also singled to left field in his only at-bat. First pitch to Josh, low and away for ball number 1. Again, 2 or 3 here, 2 or 3 there, make it interesting. Third pitcher for the Demons. Non-district game, so they're going to get many arms out there as they can early on in this season. Next pitch is outside, ball 2. Light's a big factor now on the field. It's not dark, but they are needed for sure now as the sun is almost completely gone. Looking out the press box window. Certainly think Josh Raines would have the take on here, and you see a fastball down the middle. Looks like we will have a courtesy runner. Troy Branson. Did Troy bat? Okay. Troy Branson, courtesy runner at first. Cole House remains at third. 2 balls and no strikes. Miller set. Delivers. There's a called strike at the knees. Josh was taken the entire time. Wouldn't think Troy would be in motion here. Trying to get a run. Don't want to out on the base pass. 2-1, the kick delivery in down low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Miller has to come, you would think, fastball down the middle. Fastball somewhere to avoid loading the bases. Ball 4 down low, bases are loaded. 2 outs and we move to the top of the lineup. Bottom of the lineup has been the story for the Blue Jays. Ashton Hartley's been on twice. Josh Raines has been on twice. Cole House has been on base 1 out of 2 times. And now we move to the top lineup. Brodie Hinkle, who is 0 for 2 in this one, reached on a fielder's choice back in the third. Bases are loaded. Miller in the windup. Pitch. Swung on. Ground ball left side. It's going to be a tough play, and it will not be made. And the Blue Jays are on the scoreboard. Infield hit for Brodie Hinkle. Cole House comes in to score. Well, let's see if that is the beginning of a lot of good things for this Blue Jay offense. Bryce Robinson to the plate. Doubled in the first, flew out in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 2. Boy, a double in the gap would be great here. The pitch. Is it a foul ball or is it off the glove? All right. Off the glove. I heard something. It's ball 1. That'd been really tough luck if it was off the bat. Jackson Waddell on deck if the Jays can get to him. Bryce Robinson again. Doubled in the first. He was left on second in the first inning. Right matchup. 1 ball, no strikes. Bryce fouls that one straight back to even the count, a ball and a strike. Normal depth at shortstop and second base. 4 or 5 steps behind third base. Bridges to first base. Also back pretty deep at first. Straight up in the outfield. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bryce. Curveball. In there for a called strike. Bryce. It's only strike 2, Bryce. Come back. Bryce got the dodge on that one. Didn't see it bend over for a strike. Here's the 1-2. Bryce swings at a pitch well outside the zone, and the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays, for the 2nd inning in a row, leave the bases loaded. They do pick up the first run of the ball game, and they do that on 2 hits. There was 1 Duncan error. We'll move to the top of the 5th inning. Duncan Demons 6, Blue Jays 1. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business. forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
We move to the 5th inning here in Guthrie. Blue Jays trail this one to the Duncan Demons by a score of 6-1. Ashton Hartley comes back to the mound for inning number 2 of work. Ashton put the Demons down in order, 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. To the plate will be the 6-spotted right fielder Creed Watkins. Ashton's first pitch, it's a ball inside. Ashton Hartley's a 1-0. Low, in. Almost hit the right-handed batter in Creed Watkins. The 2-0 from Ashton. Hit foul. I'm not sure we'll ever see that baseball again. Hit that one pretty good. It was foul the entire time. Count 2 balls and a strike. Watkins 1 for 2, singled and scored in the 2nd inning. Two balls and a strike. Pitch is outside for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. It's not good when you get a text message from the house that says one of your dogs ate the cable, the coax cable that gives you internet. So no good internet until Sunday between 8 and 10 at the Evans household. Might as well turn the lights off and go to a hotel. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ashton trying to retire the 4th Duncan batter in a row. This one's fouled off. Of course, when there's no internet, the Evans household cut the cord and got rid of cable. So if you don't have internet, you also don't have TV or phone. There's a swing and a miss. Ashton 2 strikeouts in the 4 batters he has seen. No internet, no cable, no phone, no doorbell.
Number 22, Carson Canary.
Got the fancy camera doorbell that goes into the Wi-Fi system. Ashton Hartley's first pitch swung on, hit the left field. Brody Hinkle had it played pretty well He'll make the catch. Brodie's seen 5 Demons, and all 5 have now gone down. 2 up and 2 down here in the 5th inning. Brandon Miller will come to the plate, the current Duncan pitcher. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. Hartley's 1-0. Smash to center. Can Taft get there? He's on his horse, not going to get there. Down. It's at least a double. Could be a triple. Taft just now picking it up. Miller touches second. Will in the third base with a stand-up triple. A little bit closer than anticipated, but it is a stand-up triple for Brandon Miller. And for Duncan, they pick up hit number 10 tonight against Blue Jay pitching. No harm there if you can get the next batter out here, leave him on base. There's 2 outs in the inning. Jackson Gregston, the batter, fouls it off the mask of Josh Raines. Ashton works in the windup with the runner at third. 0-1. Gregston lays off that breaking pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, good crowd here at Squires. Duncan traveled well. Crowd here as well. Duncan's controlled this one the entire way so far. 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blue Jays had the bases loaded in each of the 3rd and 4th inning. Guthrie only 1 run so far here tonight. Blue Jays scored 4 runs last night against Ponca City pitching. Duncan's a good team, though. This is by no means any surprise. Duncan's good. Pitch off. He saves a base hit. It's going to be an out for the Jays as it rolls to Nolan Gagnon, and Nolan steps on the bag. Now make sure Ashton's okay, but if it doesn't hit Ashton's leg, it's a base hit up the middle. Duncan leads at 7-1, but instead it's a put out at first base. Duncan, no runs. They do get that 1 stand-up triple, but they leave him at third base. For no Blue Jay error. Again, 1 man left on base. We'll move to the home half of the 5th inning, getting late in Guthrie. Demons 6, Jays 1. This is Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app.
To the 5th inning we go for the Blue Jay offense. Jackson Waddell, Mitchell Taft, and Evan Kowalski will get a look here at Miller, who returns for inning number 2 of our first pitch. and swung on by Jackson Waddell. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Jackson with a ground ball to the shortstop, up with it. And in time, nice play there by Bumgarner to retire Jackson on a 6-3 put out. For out number one, Mitchell Taft to play. Mitchell Taft 0 for 2, struck out in the first, grounded out to the first baseman in the third. First pitch Taft sees is outside for ball one. Taft sends one to deep center field, and it's down. He touches first. He's motoring to second and will be held up there at second base. It's a one-out double for Mitchell Taft. See if the Blue Jays can go. The Jays have had some good luck against Miller after having a hard go at it against Tyler Polk and Derek Bridges, but so far so good. And now here comes Evan Kowalski, the Blue Jay designated hitter this afternoon's 0 for 2, grounded out to the first baseman and flew out to the right fielder. Looking to get going here. Taft moves over to third base with a low pitch. And now the Jays trying to get that second runner across. Again, still got 3 at-bats, still got 8 outs to work with, still plenty of time. The Jays to return this one, try to stay undefeated. Now, no, we certainly wouldn't think Guthrie's going to go 34-0 on the year, but hard to do in any level of baseball as that pitch is outside on Evan Kowalski, but you like to be competitive against teams like the Duncan Demons, who are expected to be deep in the regional and possibly state tournament. They fouls that one off. And now down the count, 2 balls and a strike. Nolan Gagnon, Blue Jay first baseman, on deck. Miller will come set, offers the 2-1 pitch to Evan. Check swing, did not go, says home plate umpire Rick Morales. Pitch is in the dirt. Count now 3 balls and a strike. So Miller's got to come to Evan. Evan's got to be careful here not to swing at anything outside the zone. Got to stay disciplined. One spot, one location, one swing. 3-1. Good pitch, good swing. Fouls that one off. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You got to think Miller comes back with the same pitch. One out here in the 5th. The 3-2. Evan goes down the zone. Not a really good swing at that one. He's 0 for 3 now on the night. Second out of the inning. Nolan Gagnon to the plate, trying to keep the inning alive. Nolan's 0 for 2, strikeouts. Miller's pitch. Nolan pops this one up. It's dusk. It's hard to find the baseball at this time of night. It's in the right fielder. First baseman and second baseman cannot find the baseball, and it falls. It will be a run and a hit for the Blue Jays. It looked like a smash to the wall for Nolan Gagnon in the scorebook, but second baseman, first baseman, and right fielder did not see the ball off the bat. It falls right down in the middle of them. And the Blue Jays have their second run of the ball game. It'll bring up Cole House to the plate, left-handed hitting for the Blue Jays. Reached on an air and scored the only, well, before that, the first run of the ball game for the Blue Jays. 6-2. Score now is that one's fouled off for strike number one. Boy, you like to see Cole House go big fly here, make it a 6-4 ball game. Then it's really interesting. That's best case scenario. Of course, you just want Cole to get on base somehow, keep this inning alive, because you have Ashton Hartley on deck, who's 2 for 2 on the night. Cole bats in the 7th spot of the lineup for the Blue Jays. Enter the ball game hitting .308 on the season. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and miss, and Cole down and count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cole, the 5th batter to come to the 5th inning for the Blue Jays. Demons will have the top of their lineup when they come to the plate in the 6th inning. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is low. Catcher Kennard does a good job of keeping it on the dirt for ball 1. See if Duncan goes back with that fastball on the outside part of the plate. Cole's offered at that pitch a few times. Maybe bring it outside just a little bit, see if Cole will chase it. 1-2, curveball, outside edge, Cole strike 3. And the Blue Jay inning comes to an end. Jays pick up 1 run, though. There was 2 base hits, including that RBI single by Nolan Gagnon. There were no errors, and Blue Jays leave another man on base. They've now left 8 men on base through 5 innings of play. Jays back on the scoreboard, but still need some runs when they come back to the plate in the home half of the 6th. But the Demons first on top of Blue Jays. This is Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Sitting here in Squires Field. Glad to have you on board on this Friday night here in historic downtown Guthrie. Duncan Demons, 5A District 1 opponent for the Blue Jays tonight. Lead this one by a score of 6-2. Ashton Hartley back in for inning number 3 of work for him. Ashton went 1-2-3 in the 4th, 1-2-3-4 in the 5th. So far, so good for Ashton Hartley, but the true test here, it's the top of the lineup for Duncan, and the designated hitter Connor Thaxton, right-handed batter to the plate. Ashton's first pitch of the 6th inning is a pitch upstairs for ball number 1. Thaxton 0 for 2 tonight. Popped up to Bryce, flew out to Mitchell, walking his last at-bat. 1-0 pitch from Ashton Hartley. Tall right-handed pitcher, pitch just outside the zone for ball number 2. Blue Jay offense starting to come around. They had 2 hits in the 3rd, 2 hits in the 4th, and 2 hits in the 5th. As that one's down the line, that's fair. Brody picks up, throw to second base. This will be closer if the throw was on target, but it's not. And it's a double for Connor Thaxton, who has his first hit here tonight. It's a stand-up double for him. And the leadoff man is on base to bring up the shortstop, number 11, Josh Bumgarner. Bumgarner, 1 of 3 tonight. Doubled and scored in the 3rd inning. First pitch swinging, pops it up left side. Brodie Hinkle comes in. Jackson Waddell watching him as it drops the ball. Now the play at the 3rd, and the tag's there. He's going to be out. And he is. So Brodie drops the ball, but Vaccin got aggressive and took off trying to get the 3rd, and is thrown out. In the process, Bumgarner does advance to second base on the throw. Tyler Polk to the plate. Today's starting pitcher for Duncan. Looked good for those 2 innings that he was in there. First pitch from Ashton is low for ball 1. So Bumgarner is at second base, and there was an error on the play out in left field. Tyler Polk hit by pitch and scored in the 3rd. Doubled his first at bat. Looks like he will get the intentional base on ball. Blue Jays hoping to set up the double play ball. So the Jays walked the 3-man, the third spot in the lineup, first and second for the cleanup hitter, who is 1 for 3, singled and scored in the 3rd. Could be good, could be bad. I've seen it go both ways. We'll see what this, as the first pitch is in there for, outside for ball 1. Next pitch is outside, ball 2. This is, if you're a pitcher, you like to be able to throw a curveball for a strike here because you don't want to offer a 2-0 fastball to the cleanup hitter. Probably staying right for that. Now, it is a fastball, and maybe a little gift there. That pitch is called strike on the outside edge at the knees. Duncan fans did not like that call, but Ashton gets it. 2 balls and a strike. The next pitch. Good part of the plate. Ashton got lucky on that one. That ball was lifted. Will make the throw. The 3rd runner tags up, goes halfway and stop, and it's a good thing because Mitchell Taft one-hops it to third base. We saw Mitchell's arm on the other night against Guyman. The ball got through the infield. Mitchell came up throwing, gunned the guy, a Tiger out at third base, and Mitchell shows off his arm once again there for the second out of the inning. So with 2 outs to the plate, the 5 spot of the lineup, it's Tate Wilkins. Wilkins is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 runs scored. First pitch from Ashton is a curveball upstairs, though, for ball number 1. I keep the Demons off the scoreboard here in 6. 1 ball, no strikes. There goes a runner trying to steal third base. Pitches inside, throw down the 3rd. Not in time. Now the runner at first will slide into second on the delayed steal. And the Demons will have runners at second and 3rd. Runners don't mean nothing. You just worry about the batter, though. Steal all the bases, but your main concern is the batter right now. That's a 2 ball, no strike count, so you got to come right at him here. 2-0 fastball, good part of the plate. At the knees, called strike 1. Blue Jays at their normal positions in the infield and outfield. Straight up. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch. Ground ball, third baseman Zach Poplin. Second try for him today across the diamond. Fastball is good. And Duncan is done in the 6th. Duncan got a leadoff double, but do not score here in the 6th. There were no runs. There was a 1 hit. There was 1 Blue Jay error, and Duncan leaves 2 men on base. We go to the home half of the 6th inning. Blue Jays are starting to figure things out offensively, but still need some runs. Jays trail Duncan by 4, 6-2. This is Blue Jay Baseball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business. Look forward to our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and take golden chick. There's that golden chick. Golden chick for the best chicken. You know what to do. Golden chick. Sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden chick. Just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden chick.
Moving to the home half of the sixth inning here inside Squires Field. Blue Jays playing their third home game of the season. Doubleheader against Guyman earlier this week, and now here tonight against the Duncan Demons. First pitch back for strike number one. Ashton Hartley doing some good things in the 8th spot tonight. 2 for 2. Oh, 1 pitch is down low for a ball. Ashton Hartley, Josh Rains, and Brody Hinkle scheduled to come up here in the 6th inning. Blue Jays kind of got things going. 2 hits in the 4th and a run, 2 hits and a run in the 5th. See if they can continue that progress. Ball down low, 2 balls and a strike. All about base runners right now, no matter how you can get on. Ball just off. Duncan fans wanted that one. It's getting late. You kind of get a little, start begging late in the games. Rick Morales has been good tonight behind the plate. 3 balls and a strike. The pitch is down low, ball 4. It's all about base runners right now for the Blue Jays. Ashton's been on base all 3 times. We'll see who his courtesy runner will be. It looks like it'll be Troy Branson. High and tight on the first pitch to Josh Rains. Josh Rains has been on base both times he's come to the plate, singled in the 3rd and walked in the 4th. Getting Josh on base has not been an issue. Getting Josh across the plate has been the issue. See if things can change here in the home half of the 6th. 1-0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Get Josh on base and move to the top of the lineup. Troy Branson, a courtesy runner at first base. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Josh a little late on that one. Down 2 strikes. Remember, Josh was down in the count in his first at-bat, was able to get a single to left field. Hayden Seaver, third base coach, going through the signs at third. Wouldn't think Troy would be stealing here. But he thought about it. Back in safe though. If he's not stealing, you want him to make sure not to get picked off. Got to have base runners. One ball, 2 strikes. Miller set at the chin. Another quicker throw, that one, and Branson and everybody went for the sign from field umpire Jim Perry. Troy Branson made that again way too close. That time went in standing up. Not really a big lead over there by Branson. Now gets another half step, not moving. Pitched down the middle. Called strike 3. Rains retired for the first time tonight. Top of the lineup we go. Brodie Hinkle. Brodie's been on base 2 out of 3 times tonight, singled in the 4th, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Brodie again used primarily a year ago as a defensive player. Not very many at-bats for him, but for the leadoff spot in the lineup. Another quick throw to first. Troy back easily this time. Jackson Waddell, the everyday leadoff hitter a season ago, now in that 3rd spot of the lineup. Brodie back for strike number 1. Again, Blue Jays will have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off before they travel to Woodward, back in district play on Tuesday. Blue Jays getting those long trips out of the way. Ponca City last night, Woodward on Tuesday. But back away, coming this year. Another throw over to first base. Blue Jays will make 3 trips to Duncan unless they stay in a hotel. But I think that's about as far as they go the rest of the way. 0-1 pitch, curveball, it's a good one. Called strike. Now he's down in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Bryce Robinson on deck. Troy with another safe lead, throw over. Troy Branson, middle linebacker for the Blue Jays. A senior. Brodie calls time, gets it this time. He asked for it in his last at-bat, but it wasn't quick enough. Swung at that pitch. Back in the box now, no balls and 2 strikes. Curveball out the zone, and now luckily the catcher throws it to second and allows Troy to go back into first. Got lucky there. Back-to-back strikeouts for Miller. And now with 2 outs, runner at first base. It'll be Bryce Robinson. Doubled in the first inning. Flew out to right and struck out his last at-bat. 1 for 3 time for Bryce Robinson. Jays down to their final 4 outs, down 4 runs. Jays have been out-hit tonight also, 7-11. First pitch to Robinson, just missing for ball number 1. Miller set. Thinking about it. Delivers. Again, not a good swing there by Bryce. Bryce with a very not good at bat. A poor at bat in the 4th inning. Not getting some good swings at these pitches here. And the pitches that he is swinging at are outside the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Usually tells you not seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand. There's a check swing, pitch down the middle for a called strike. Yeah, I don't think Bryce has seen the ball well. Not seeing it well or guessing, neither one is good. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 6th. Miller's pitch, there goes Branson trying to steal a bag, and Bryce slaps that one foul to the backstop to stay alive. If the Blue Jays can get to him, Jackson Waddell on deck. The run in the 5th. They have left 8 men on base. Number 9 right now at first base. The first baseman not even holding on Branson. Don't want to get picked off from behind, though. There's a pitch in the dirt, gets away, and that'll allow Branson to go into second base uncontested. So now scoring position for Bryce Robinson. Enter the ball game hitting .368 on the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brandon Miller, the pitcher, righty-righty matchup. Called strike 3 in the inning. Brandon Miller strikes out 3 Blue Jays in the 6th. The only Blue Jay to reach base was Ashton Hartley, and he walked. No runs, no hits, no errors. One man left on base. Jays down to their final 3 outs. Before that happens, Duncan back to the plate. End of 6 here in Guthrie. Duncan 6, Guthrie 2. This is Blue Jay Baseball.
Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Ashton Hartley back on for inning number 4. Ashton only has tossed 36 pitches in his 4 innings, in 3 innings of work so far for him. Leading things off for Duncan is the 6th spot in the lineup. Creed Watkins, first pitch swinging. Brodie Hinkle sent toward his right side. Mitchell to his left side. Mitchell Taft will make the catch. Didn't look routine, but Mitchell had good ground there to make the catch. One pitch, 1 out. Demon catcher to the plate. 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Is it fair? Yeah, it is fair. Tag him. I was wondering what Josh was doing there for a second, and just like that, 2 pitches and 2 outs. The old-fashioned 2 unassisted in the score now. Coach Eric Hughes of Duncan would like to call there. Now he wants to go get some help. He said, never mind. I need 3 outs. I'll just take my chances there. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Hey, surely Brandon Miller knows to take a pitch here. Wouldn't mind 3 pitches and 3 outs. But Miller, the pitcher, you certainly think would be taking here. Oh, he swings. That foul. Three pitches, 2 outs and a strike. Ashton Hartley getting ready to deliver pitch number 40 for him tonight. Good thus far. Next pitch, took a little bit off of that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Duncan got 2 runs in the second, 4 runs in the third, but has not been able to get a run in the 4th, 5th, or 6th, and down to a final strike here in the 7th. 0-2. Outside the zone. Good pitch. Trying to get the 1 ball, 2 strikes. Any pitch he can throw here is available. 1-2. It's a fastball. Zach Poplin will have that one go off the glove in the left field. Blue Jays commit error number 4 tonight. Still could be. First error on the Blue Jay infield. It'll bring Jackson Gregston to the plate, the 9th spot in the lineup. He's 0 for 3. First pitch is down low for ball 1. Gregston up to Ashton Hartley in foul territory, then grounded out to Nolan in the 5th. Pitch in there for a called strike. Gregson actually hit the ball up the middle off of Ashton's ankle, rolled over to Nolan for the out, which in the 5th. Ashton in the 7th. The pitch outside and gets away from Raines. That will move the runner. From first to second goes Miller, or his courtesy runner, if that's a courtesy runner out there. I'm sure it is. Fourth batter of the inning for the Demons. That's a good pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ashton faced 3 in the 4th, 6 in the 5th, 5 in the 6th. Strike. So here we are, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ashton trying to get the Blue Jays to the plate in the 7th. Curveball plunked him in the back, or off-speed pitch, plunked him in the back. Hit by pitch, and Duncan will have runners at first and second, and here we go, top of the lineup for Duncan. Connor Thaxton will get his 6th at-bat of the game.
Number 13, Connor Thaxton.
Vaccin doubled in the 5th and doubled in the 6th. Both those coming against Ashton. We'll have a timeout. Looks like Coach Terry Bennett wants to talk to Ashton Hartley one-on-one. Make that 1-on-2 as Josh Raines will be involved in the conversation. Brief conversation is probably how to attack Connor Thaxton, who's doubled twice in a row. Before that, he was 0 for 2 with a walk. So 2 for 4 on the night for Connor Thaxton, the designated hitter, batting in the leadoff spot. Been a tough out. 7th. Ashton gets the sign, delivers, pitch upstairs for ball 1. Remember, this inning started with 2 pitches and 2 outs. But an error and a hit by pitch. There goes a runner trying to steal a third. He got a big jump. It's a ground ball right to Poplin. He's on the base when he fields the ball and the guy's out at second base or trying to get third. That's an easy call. It's a force out. Coach Hughes was confused about it at first and realized, oh yeah, my bad. There in the 7th inning, but come up with no runs. There were no hits. There was 1 Blue Jay error and 2 men left on base. Last call for the Blue Jays here in the home half of the 7th inning. Jays need 4 to stay alive. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They are limited in is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. In Central Oklahoma, F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is the neighbor you can count on.
3, 4, 5, part of the lineup for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jays need 4 runs to continue this one. Jays in danger of dropping the first game of the season. Jackson Waddell here in the 7th. New pitcher for the Demons, as the first pitch is down low for ball number 1. Stanley, right-handed side armor. Four runs is by far not impossible. It's been done many times before. Fourth pitcher of the night for Duncan. Blue Jays had a run in the 4th and a run in the 5th. That's all they've been able to get so far tonight. Curveball from the side armor, misses for a ball. Two-one pitch is down low for a ball. We've officially played 2 hours and 9 minutes so far in this one. First pitch came at 5:06. Three-one pitch to Jackson's a curveball for a called strike. First pitch came at 71 degrees, now down to 63 degrees. Again, the wind's not a factor tonight. Three-two pitch to Jackson, curveball inside corner, called strike 3. Mitchell tapped to the plate. Mitchell doubled and scored in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Righty-righty matchup. Taft watches the pitch just off the plate. Duncan fans still wanting that pitch. Got a good crowd watching back home on mobile devices. Appreciate you. No broadcast on Tuesday as the Blue Jays make the trip to Woodward. I'll be at a 9-year-old scrimmage, so won't be there Tuesday. When they take on Class 6A Norman North at 5 o'clock. Jays went there a year ago. Norman North returns the trip. Friday night we will have that broadcast. March 16th, 5 o'clock scheduled first pitch. So Blue Jays will have 3 games next week, and then the week after that is the Chandler Tournament. Taken the entire way. Three ball and a strike. See if he can drive the fastball. Oh, it's inside for a ball. And Mitchell's on base. One out runner at first to bring again, Evan impressive last night. 83 pitches in a complete game victory over Ponca City. Jays won that game 4-0. Evan gave up just 3 hits on the night, 8 strikeouts, no base on balls. Getting the night off defensively. Ball number 1. 3-0. Evan and Nolan. Nolan right now 2-0, in danger of falling to 2-1 unless the Jays can tie this one up. So Evans 3-0 on the mound. Nolan right now 2-0, but on the line here. Started the ball game. Duncan scored 2 runs in the second, 4 runs in the third. Scored in the last 4 innings. Again, Hartley has come in and done a good job on the mound. The 1-0 pitch, curveball, just missed. Good eye there by Evan. See if the take is on for Evan. Certainly would think so. Got the base run. part of the plate there for the called strike. 2 balls and a strike. That ball smoked but fouled down the third base line. Stanley is about right for a while because Stanley likes to go inside a lot. Evan likes those inside pitches. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to the senior right-handed batter. Nolan Gagnon on deck. Inside, he goes outside. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2. Smoked foul in the Chapel Cove. Obviously, they don't have scouting reports for either ball clubs, but Stanley feeding right into Kowalski's wheelhouse on those inside pitches. 3-2 pitch. Kowalski sends this one to left field. Left fielder coming in. Still coming in. Falls down. And he can. So the Blue Jays will have runners on first and second. All it is base runners right now. And Nolan Gagnon will come up to the plate. First and second for the Blue Jays. Nolan Gagnon to the plate. First in there is a call. Blue Jays now with 8 base hits tonight. Kowalski with his first hit here tonight. Oh, 1 down low. One ball, 1 strike, first and second for the Blue Jays. Ball out. Two balls and a strike. And Nolan Gagnon. It'll fall off the glove of the shortstop, and Mitchell Taft really had nothing he could do there. As it looked like it might have been over the head of Bumgarner for a second, but it goes off the glove of Bumgarner, who will make an easy throw over to third base for out of the inning. Nolan Gagnon reaches on the fielder's choice. Cole House, final chance for the Jays. As for time, it's granted. Cole back on the left side. Gets his first look here. Tonight, the entire way. This game now 2 hours and 17 minutes long. First pitch to Cole House is down low. Nice stop by the Demon catcher for ball number 1. Duncan trying to go to 5-0. Blue Jays in danger of falling to 5-1. Non-district game. Pitch is outside. That Tuesday matchup with Woodward be big. Woodward beat McGinnis twice in district play this week. Of course, Guthrie beat Guyman in district play twice this week. So 2-0 versus 2-0 in Western Oklahoma on Tuesday. Guthrie can host regionals. Duncan looks like they will be a solid contender to host a regional as well. 2-0 pitch to Cole House. You expect a take is on here. Down the middle, called strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Ashton Hartley on deck. And a walk. First things first. Stanley gets the sign. 2-1 pitch, looks like a curveball coming. Oh, fastball, called strike. Or swing and a miss, excuse me. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jays down to their final out. Final pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Stanley's pitch. Down low, ball 3. Ashton Hartley on deck. Would represent the tying run to the plate. First things first. Cole House entering the game hitting .308. Did score the first run of the night for the Blue Jays. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Duncan Demons coming up 3. No runs. There were 1 Blue Jay hit. There were no errors, and the Jays leave 2 men on base. Final score, Duncan 6, Guthrie 2. Come back, wrap it up here from Squires Field. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Jason Herzel, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. Is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. Can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank, the neighbor you can count on.
Field here in downtown Guthrie. Chris Evans with you. Final score tonight, the Duncan Demons take down the Guthrie Blue Jays by a final score of 6-2. Duncan picked up 2 runs in the second inning. 2 runs, they got 3 hits, took advantage of 2 Blue Jay errors as the Demons jumped out to a 2-0 lead. They increased that lead to 6-0 after the first inning. To lead the game 6-0, and that was actually the last time Duncan would ever score runs. They were shut out in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th innings as Ashton Hartley came in and threw 4 solid innings to shut down the Duncan offense. Blue Jay offense had a hard time getting after it, especially early on. 2 runs, 1 run came in the 5th. It was an RBI base hit by Brodie Hinkle to make it a 6-1 ball game. It was a 6-2 ball game after the 5th inning. Mitchell Taft doubled and was brought in by an RBI base hit by Nolan Gagnon. It was a 6-2 game after 5 innings, but Guthrie couldn't get anything going in the 6th or the 7th inning. Blue Jays the first and the hit in the 7th, so they had to hit every single inning except for the 2nd and 6th inning here tonight, but simply left too many men on base as they end the night with 11 men left on base, including the bases loaded in the 3rd and 4th inning. That was a big part of this one here. The Jays could have made a little bit closer ball game, able to get a couple more outside that 1 run. So Blue Jays on the season fall to 5-1, but again, this is a non-district ball game, so Guthrie still 2-0 in district play. Duncan improves to 5-0. They're also 2-0 in district play. Duncan will play Del City Monday, Tuesday for their district ball games. Will be on the road in Woodward on Tuesday. Turn Norman North Timberwolves, a Class 6A program, and has been solid throughout the years. Final numbers tonight for Duncan: 6 runs on 11 hits. They committed 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Blue Jays 2 runs on 8 hits tonight. They committed 4 team errors and left 11 men on base. Nola Gagnon with the loss tonight. He falls to 2-1 on the season. And they innings in Tyler Polk. He gets the win for Duncan. That'll do it here for this broadcast on this Friday night. Final score for the final time inside Squires Field on a Friday night. The Duncan Demons take down the Guthrie Blue Jays. Final score 6-2. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Appreciate our sponsors as well. Until next week.